You may think that you'll never become victim to one of the many phishing attacks out there, but new technologies are making it so easy for people to get hacked through their phones or their emails or even phone calls. So in this video, I want to share a few of the most common hacking schemes that we're seeing nowadays. Phishing occurs when you receive a message or a phone call or an email from a source that might either seem legit or not legit. And essentially, the fraudsters are trying to get you to click on a link or to provide them with information that gives them access to a lot of personal or financial information that they can ultimately use to their advantage and to your disadvantage. So common forms of phishing might occur over email, where you receive an email from either a legitimate seeming source or someone you've never heard of. And essentially they're asking you to click on a link to learn more or to get access to something. In doing so, they will be able to then get access to your computer or whatever device you're using and steal information from you. Another type of phishing attack we see often is through SMS or text messages. You've probably gotten this before. Your bank or maybe your Netflix or your Amazon account is texting you and saying that you need to update your credit card information, or there's been a deposit to your online bank account. And so while it seems legit, a lot of times these are phishing scams, especially if you're being asked to click on a link that's going to take you to an external website through your phone or, again, whatever device you're on. We've even seen an increased incidence of voice calling. So people calling you, again, saying they're with a company that maybe you're aware of or maybe you already do business with, and they're trying to upgrade a package or trying to sell you something. And again, in this, they might be asking you for things like your credit card information or your social insurance number. So again, they're calling you, they make it look legitimate, and they're trying to collect information about you that they can then use to their advantage. You may be shocked to find out that in the first half of this year alone, 2023, 32,458 fraud reports have been made to the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre. About 29,299 people have fallen victim to scams, resulting in losses of over 280 million. And of course, this only represents the reported cases, so I suspect the actual numbers are much, much higher. And of course, it can be so hard to know if you're getting a text message, an email, or a phone call. It's hard to know if it's actually legitimate, because the people that are doing these things are trying to make it as legitimate as possible. So when they call you, they might have a number show up on your call display that makes it look like it's from a legitimate company or maybe from someone you know. People will also use social media accounts to make it look like they're a real person that have real lives, and then they're reaching out to you on social media accounts, and you think, well, this is a real person, it's not some fraudster, and then you give up your information. We can also see sometimes on bulletins, QR codes that you can scan. Again, this is another great way that fraudsters can get your information, by having you scan a QR code, taking you to a certain website on your mobile device, and then taking information. So it's so important to be really aware of what you're clicking on or what you're scanning with your phone. Not only is it important to keep yourself safe from these frauds, but also make sure that you alert your family members of things that they can do to avoid falling victim to one of these scams, especially family members that might be a little bit more susceptible to clicking on links or scanning codes or responding to emails where phishing might be occurring. I really encourage you to think twice before clicking on any links through an email or a text message that you receive. Make sure that text messages you receive are coming from known contacts and people that you know, not just caller IDs that are showing up on your phone that appear to be legitimate. Avoid responding to texts where you don't know who the sender is. Don't scan unfamiliar QR codes, and never share personal or financial information over the phone unless you trust the person that you are talking to. And you can always look up an organization's phone number for further verification if you are simply unsure. Stay alert, because it only takes one mistake to fall victim to fraud. If you liked today's video, remember to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.